Alrighty. Welcome back to the stream. Today's topic of conversation is crypto flows, Anthropic's incredible pre-stocks lead on the market right now, and a few other very interesting formats. So just a little bit of context on the day. To start, we'll go over just the crypto news, just understanding flows and things like that. Today, we saw Bitcoin's like hovering around 92,000. 92,000. We don't really see a whole lot of action going on there. It did go up to 94 kind of early on, and I think people got really excited in the flows that were coming back in. That was driven mainly by, there was some news surrounding the JP Morgan ETF, both with respect to Bitcoin and Solana. I think overall Solana was the benefit there. But we did see kind of renewed investor confidence at the start of the year. So we went from 87 to 94. I mean, that's almost, what, that's a 10% gain. So, I mean, I feel like this is a healthy pullback, though, it really, this resistance is really kind of a key support level, I think, for crypto. Generally, overall bullish on-chain assets, but, for crypto specifically, we do look to Bitcoin as a proxy of activity. And I think this is an important time frame right here to break out of this 94K kind of threshold going up to 100. But overall, flows are looking good. ETH is still hovering around about 3,200. So I think overall that's pretty, or 3,100, I guess, over the past day or so. Look at that. Yeah, we were at 3,280, coming down to 3,100. So overall, I think steady gains on the day here. And of course, Sol is at 136. So as we're looking, this is kind of an inflection point. The market cap now we're looking for just regular. This is pretty much an inflection point on the market to see where we're headed this year. If we have a strong start the early part of the year, I think on-chain activity will likely increase. If we don't, then we're going to have to kind of see how the activity keeps going, and if flows keep going to prediction markets, that might be the winner this year. But overall, we're seeing pretty substantial moves early on, which is great. Separately, something that caught my eye was two things. One, was taking a look at the stocks right now on chain, which I like to look at these because they tend to tokenize stocks, which are much more, I would say, crypto native assets. Not when I say that, it's the retail audience who want to go invest in things. So you'll see Tesla, you'll see MicroStrategy, Circle, NVIDIA, and things like that. Now, what's interesting is on the day, Anthropic is up 8%. XAI is up 5%. OpenAI is up 5%. So we're seeing pretty incredible moves. And just to highlight this pre-stock, so pre-stocks is a one-to-one instrument where they purchase, one share of Anduril, Anthropic, OpenAI, these types of companies, and they issue them out on chain. I believe they're backed by Republic. And it's a really interesting way to get exposure to what overall the market just can't do. I remember I did have the ability to, which I should have, hindsight 2020, to invest in SpaceX, I believe at $150 billion market cap in 2022. That was obviously a buy, looking at it. But to get exposure to it back then, you would have to pay up to 30% in secondary market transaction fees. So I really love this idea, and I love that they focus specifically on some of the big names, and they provide access. So to see Anthropic, and I know that Claude and vibe coding has been such a large narrative coming into the new year. It's very interesting to see Anthropic come up by that amount. I mean, we're seeing 8% XAI as well. So it would be interesting to see if the other AI firms follow Anthropic's lead with respect to like vibe coding. And I know that Google AI Studio has been incredibly helpful to myself, but using the combination of Google AI Studio with Claude, it seems like there's a really interesting UI UX experience with the AI Studio along with Claude that is really driving news to these specific assets. So we're definitely going to be interested in following these. I think what's really interesting.
Also on that note,
yeah,
Solana flipped Ethereum to become the largest blockchain for tokenized stocks by market cap.
Really?
Today.
Do you have that link? We have Alex, our growth head, on as well. You want to send over that link? We can take a look at it.
Yeah, let me see. There are a couple people posted about it.
Listen, I mean, tokenized stocks in general, like the ability to invest on chain. I think what really is exciting for me is, I mean, I use Robinhood a lot just for UI UX experience, but we're talking about non-crypto native assets coming on chain and providing us access via our self-custodial wallets. That's what really excites me about it. I think seeing that happen, and I think we're also seeing tokenization teams. I have many different friends that are getting hired by tokenization teams at banks. This is a really interesting aspect because these SPV vehicles, which allow these stocks to operate, these one-to-one, listen, they're great. I think they help to distribute US-based stocks, and eventually there'll be other stocks outside of just the US. But these SPV vehicles likely have. I haven't looked directly into all of them, but I believe I'm sure Pre-Stocks takes a. Let's see if Pre-Stocks takes a administration. Okay, so they have no management fees, no minimums. I'm curious how they make their money. We're gonna have to look a little bit more into that. I don't know if anybody knows, or Alex, if you want to take a quick look at how they actually make money on those SPV vehicles. But they are one-to-one. They are one-to-one.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, not only did tokenized assets get surpass ETH on Solana, but also stablecoin market cap on Solana is at an all-time high of 15 billion. Partly because I think of some of the Jupiter issue to stablecoin, but
yeah, I think I mean, listen, tokenized stocks, that's one of those things where I think they're just going to find a home. If Solana is going to be the home for tokenized stocks, because you really don't need multiple different chains unless their chains are paying off these issuers, which maybe they are, maybe they're not. But unless they are, there's no real incentive to go to multiple chains. So Solana is taking the early lead. Let's see if that continues to do so. But without like some incentive to go on different ones, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, BNB could take a lead. Base as well. I mean, Base has some great. I mean, it's still pretty low. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, Base is Ethereum, Solana. I mean, we're seeing. I mean, the only one that there's two of them that I think are outpacing BNB. I think BNB needs some work to be done in order to really allow for liquidity and interest to come in. It's almost. I'm curious how they're going to do their tokenized stocks. If Binance provides liquidity to these stocks on chain on BNB, they will win. Solana, on the other hand, seems to be winning early on. I think it's really about trust in who is backing these layer ones. and the BD for that matter. And that's why I think Solana is so good, is that they're so focused on expanding the ecosystem that they might be the winners. And we're betting that as well. Ethereum, I do think Ethereum has a place, but Ethereum needs to do a better job at attracting retail traders. I think it's always been an issue. I mean, trading in 2021 was a nightmare on ETH. You would have to.
The gas wars are crazy.
Wars. You would have to spend $1,000 and pay $300 in gas fees, and you would hope that you're not buying a scam or something on there. So I'm curious.
Just brutal.
Yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
No, I was saying that it was brutal times back then. Whether you were minting an NFT or like trying to get out of a shitcoin you were in.
Yeah.
Like, just 100%. Not sustainable.
100%. So, anyways, it's super bullish. I think that, and just to go back to the pre-stocks, that we're able to access things that I can't access on Robinhood. And I think these are incredible companies that, I mean, SpaceX alone is talking about IPOing at 1.5 trillion. Anthropic is already at, I think, 630 billion. Market value, implied valuation is 446. XAI is 308. So it's interesting to see the difference in these. Very interesting to see the difference. I mean, we're talking, Google is kind of taking, OpenAI I hear more people canceling OpenAI subscriptions than actually using it. I barely use it anymore. Because the other,
just like ChatGPT, what's the prime? What do you use mostly?
I mean, I switch between Grok and Gemini, mostly.
And you don't really need a subscription for Gemini, right?
No, they're all free. I mean, I pay for the verified.
Yeah. Grok, you need the premium at least, I think, for Index5, but it's a pretty small fee for Index5 for Twitter.
So I'm all very bullish on these. Very, very bullish. We'll see how these kind of happen later on. Separately, let's see on Indexify what has been taking off recently.
Yeah, good segue into, let's check the crypto and stonks sections. They're split into two in case anybody wants to go on and have their watch list organized. You can look at both the stocks performance and crypto performance on tokens.
Stocks, yep. Stocks
as well as stacks.
As well as stacks, yes. So stocks, I mean, we have
just to differentiate.
Right, Anthropic, Visa, XAI, Strategy. Yeah, they're all performing. Interestingly enough, let's see what the worst performers are. Circle, I'm not very bullish on, to be quite honest. I am not a fan of Circle. I think they are completely overvalued. And listen, I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm a very optimistic person, but I don't know how one suggests. I think their market cap is at like $20 billion. I have yet to hear a reason for that, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. And then, we could just go to crypto real quick. We'll see what the daily is. These might be new coins. I did hear of Hachiko. That's up 45%. Never Give Up is up another 28%. White Whale surpassing the 100 million mark. Look at that.
Actually, the first token to hit 100 mil in 2026.
Look at that. I remember, I believe I took a look at White Whale pretty early on. And, it was interesting. We have security features on Indexify that doesn't allow you to put things under 10K market cap on. And I was like, why can't I stack this? And we realized we fixed this bug where you couldn't stack anything that ever went below 10K. So we went and fixed it, and I was able to stack it right here. And of course, my buy and sell is terrible. But look at that, 7.5x.
Well, I remember talking that you thought you were late, but I mean, pull up the deck screener chart if you can on it.
Sure.
Because it's pure. I don't know. It looks like a big insider Ponzi, or just like.
Well, listen. You're people have this idea where they think that these tokens that go to $100 million, they aren't held substantially by insiders. I think that's
bullish. You know, people are always looking at I remember there was a conversation on like around Bubble Maps, and Bubble Maps was posting like, oh, look at all the insiders holding whatever token, and then there was people contradicting them and saying, well, those are some of the most bullish tokens you can hold. You know, like Pepe was one of those. If you got the right insiders holding, obviously,
right,
and clearly this white whale has the right people holding the floor, because things don't go to 100 mil market cap without that.
I mean, listen, they don't go. That is the key. The key. People, early trenchers say, hey, that's not what we look for. To be quite honest, that's how things go the way that this is going. You can't have a token that is not held majoritarily by the investing community that will hold over the long term, that has so much money that they are not willing to deplete a 1,000,000% X. So congrats to the white whale crowd. I mean, this is, for lack of better terms, I think this is pretty much stack of the day. But congrats to them. I mean, their Wojak right now is the highest in terms of X's on Indexify, about 500X. But I mean, this was incredible as well. I mean, this was called.
Yeah, I mean, still, you thought you were late, and it was, and it's still like a 7-8X.
It's still going. It's still going. Yeah, fun. Yeah. I mean, that is LMAO is too. This one's a good one as well. But let's do this. So, an AI grown tomato. So tomato. Let's. This is one. This is up 3x. So I saw Thread Guy posted or was live streaming this token. So it looks like this tomato is being actually grown by. It's being grown by an AI, and it's a little bit gimmicky. I don't know where it goes, but hell of a run so far. 7.5 million in these conditions is extremely well. And I think what's really quite interesting about this is somebody's going to do this with weed. You know for a fact somebody's going to do this with weed. Some degen someone's got to do this with weed.
Yet.
They just decriminalized it or whatever from the federal government. Somebody is going to do Soul Trophy tomato. Somebody's got to do marijuana.
So what happens when they harvest the tomato and then there's no more plant?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, it really doesn't require a whole lot to do. I love that people find it. I mean, this is a vibe coding website, which is fantastic. Love it. This is a great use of vibe coding, for lack of better terms. But, it doesn't have that many variables to it. There's so many different books that tell you how to do tomatoes. So the engine itself probably needed some prompting, but you just give it a book on growing tomatoes. Optimal zones. Really like it. I really like it. I don't know where this ends, but it could be all-time high market cap is 9.3. It's currently at 8. I mean, it's doing quite well. Again, another runner on the space. So, I mean, another stack of the day. Congratulations to Doge Jones. Doge Jones doing quite well. Doing quite
a couple
well.
Of users. We want to do a quick user highlight. Doge Jones. Also, shout out to HP1. Definitely been
HP1 has been doing incredibly well.
I really like. I was looking at his stack. One of his best performing ones has this interesting token called Velen Cash, which I didn't hear about.
Is this the Cash Direct portfolio? Yeah, Velen Cash. Oh, this Cash one.
Direct, yeah.
This is the one. This is one of the highest performing ones on the platform. Let's just take a quick look.
Well, I think it's up like 75%, but yeah, that one. 65%.
125 in a day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
So I'm curious. The one it's got two really large market cap tokens in Farcoin and Rect, and then it's got this Velen Cash, that's the real one that's been pumping, and that's a gem that he's found. It's another one of these everyday payment sort of modern banking things, digital payment with QR or RFID. So I don't know. Those types of plays are interesting. The payment and transaction infrastructure kind of things.
Somebody's got to do Venmo me dollars. I get USDC. I mean, off ramping is always an issue, but I'm more interested. I want to get $1,000 in my wallet. Just Venmo, just do peer-to-peer Venmo and get USDC in the wallet, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're going through all these hoops and bounds. Just give me $1. I'll give you $1. Right? Simple. I like this. It's a little bit. Who knows whether or not this is vibe code and going to zero or really killing it. I mean,
well, on the payment notes. Sorry to go take a little left turn, but I saw another interesting headline about. I don't know if you saw this Wyoming.
Wyoming. This has been coming for a long time.
Issued, they chose Solana to launch their first U.S. state issued stablecoin, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I'm curious, like what is the benefit of a internal state stablecoin? Like why have a Wyoming stablecoin or a New York stablecoin? I mean, I guess maybe for tax reasons because there's different tax codes and stuff state per state, but in any case, I mean, it's just more onboarding more people,
to be quite honest,
getting familiar with crypto.
I think I state run stablecoins if your opinion that the governments are going to collapse and be corrupt, and more power to you, hedge that bet with Bitcoin. I think that's a great hedge. If your opinion is that you want to use the blockchain to transfer value, these are the stable coins that are going to win. Because if done properly, and if done in a way where you actually protect the user on chain, the amount of people that I have in my life that have gotten scammed through transferring stable coins, or sometimes it's ETH and you can't really do anything like that, is astronomically high. So, looks like my computer's just grabbed up. Astronomically high. So I'm bullish on these state-run stablecoins, and you know what? I think it ends up protecting the end consumer, because if they can allow it somehow to not be swapped into a coin that a scammer can use to just go onto a chain and go away, a very large consumer protection issue that this solves. And yes, I do think that stablecoins should be frozen, that when they get, when somebody gets scammed. I do think that those things are good. And I do think that there's an issue in the space where the stable coins, and for lack of anything better, crypto as a whole has not solved this issue. They have not solved the issue where people are just getting scammed out. They're just getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're just going, millions of dollars are getting sent to scammers every single day. And there's nothing we can do about it. And I think that this could be the issue that solves, or could be the product that solves that, by having some regulation, having some forethought on where things are swapped or how they're transferred, or the ability to be frozen quickly or through the state law. So in general, I'm pretty bullish on this. Why would Wyoming do it? Man, that's a good question.
Wyoming has some interesting. I know there's a lot of like people register a lot of businesses out there.
Yeah.
And same goes for like Maryland and things like that. Those random states.
FRNT. Let's see what the total. Because I mean, you have World Liberty Financial. They have USDC at USD1, and you're seeing people that are moving their funds into USD1, and those guys have really Frontier stablecoin. Nine holders. Nice. Okay. 94K. This is the first one. Let's go do a quick analysis on.
Quick sleuth mission.
Let's do a quick sleuth. Oh, it's not even on here. But it looks like these guys are the first ones. Who are their counterparties? Firebox. This has got to be some custodian. But how do we know that this is the correct? Oh, I guess it's on there. Let's see. I mean, 94K. Like, who is the one that is? Kraken Hot Wallet has 493,000. So you see a little bit of usage.
Interesting.
They seem to be just testing it out.
I mean, look, it's good for adoption. It's good for people in general, just to get more comfortable. And I think it was Jamie Dimon yesterday on the news, just kind of, they're finally admitting that it's a more, quicker and just more robust system for payments. Like what you were saying about the Venmo thing. It's like, example.
Yeah.
It's just, if you have to wire somebody money through a bank, it's so many hoops you have to jump through. It takes longer. It's like
so many hoops.
It's just we're in this age of like, why, like, we need to push forward.
100%.
So that's good. Yeah, I'm bullish too.
All right. So the other one item I want to do while we're on here is I'm going to purchase $1,000 of a stack.
Well, why don't we? You want to build a stack first? We should build a stack. Maybe from some top performing assets from today or something.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to buy that one, but you can buy whichever one you feel bullish on. But I think we should always build one.
Let's create one. Stack of the day.
Yeah. Let's make a stack of the day. Let's see what's going on out there.
One second. You do some research. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, 2 days in a row, Pump Fund's DEX trading volume past 2 billion. So, setting all-time highs for 2 consecutive days. So, meme coin activity is still So the job's not finished. But I mean, obviously, white whale today. Let's see what else is trending here in the past hour.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I was just saying how there was the daily DEX trading volume on Pump Fund.
You know, I
past 2 billion.
You know what though?
In a row.
I mean, you tell me this though. It surpasses all this. It has this crazy news, and the token just sits there.
Well, the token, yeah, I don't know. That's what I've seen people posting about too. Is it's the worst token performance for like a platform.
Well, listen, what Pump likely did is they raised $1 billion, and they're using $1 billion to buy back their token. And
yeah, like what are the buybacks? It doesn't seem like they move the needle. Is it just because there's too much selling pressure?
No, I mean, listen, I think Pump Fund raised a bunch of money, and they're buying quote unquote 100% of their revenue. And who knows if these revenue numbers are correct? They're probably just, Pump Fund buybacks. Don't get me wrong, a Pump Fund is fine. It's no issue. But listen, they raised a lot of money, and they need to keep their token price up. And I'm sure that they're betting that the market needs to heat up for them to they have to be. These numbers have to be somewhat manipulated. There's no way that their revenue. Oh, this is 100%. Yeah, that their revenue is this steady over this course of time. There's just no. There's just. Oh well, it does have. I guess it did come down here, but I mean, you're telling me at the depth of this, they went, down maybe 50%. I mean, it had to be more than that. So I'd be curious, like how long this sustains of these sizes, but I'm sure it's being propped up, and until the volumes pick up, I'm just saying, like, where are the volumes going? It actually could be white whale that's pushing it. I haven't done the analysis on it. Has anybody done the analysis on why the pump volumes have been going off?
Yeah, we'll have to check back tomorrow. If anybody has done it or knows, drop a line on the comment. But back to the stack build, what should we put in there? I feel like you gotta anchor it with white whale, just because the virality and performance today. And it depends which way we want to go. We could do like kind of a mixed bag of things that are interesting, or a general theme.
Well, I think Anthropic is one that I want to hold. I want to hold this stack, and I don't know where white whale goes, and especially in this environment. But I want to hold the stack, and I want to hold it for. Let's say we're going to hold it for a week. I think the tomato one. Do we hold that for a week? I don't know about that.
I mean, tomato could keep growing for a week. I would hope.
You think so?
Juicy tomato.
Okay, let's try it out.
I mean, white whale. I don't think white whale. I mean, it's probably going to pull back, but I would think white whale's at this rate a safe hold for a week.
You think so?
But you might be top buying though.
Yeah, that's my general. I mean, I thought I was top buying about 10 times in a row. Oil rig is doing quite well as well. I want to do.
Let's see what else.
I want to do Anthropic, XAI.
What is this 9-bit? The 9-bit. What is this?
Kabuto is moving up, huh?
Yeah, do a safer one. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a more risky, degenerate one.
Let's see. Which one is bullish on the day? That's why. I'd like to do something a little bit higher. Dude, this one has been doing incredibly well.
I saw also trending from.
Let's get this V-line cash in here. Rect has been always consistently in the news. I'm not sure where this goes. I don't know if I'm very confident just yet on it. And Farcoin, I mean, everybody thinks that this is like the cycle's winner over the long term. I mean, it certainly looks.
I don't know if I personally believe that, but
what do you think? Well, when I say cycle, 2024 cycles winner.
Yeah. Oh, right, because of its run.
I mean, it's got a. Is there anything else that we should do on this one?
Well, I got some like riskier ones that I like, but you do a safe one, and then maybe I'll do a risky one.
I like that.
So you do the safe one, and I got like 3 or 4 that I like that you can make after. I'll just read them off to you.
Got it. Gray Brave. Short guy.
You know, I don't have patience. I want immediate gratification. I want it as soon as I enter. I want 10x, or I just, you know.
How's that working?
It's not working very good. I need to practice delayed gratification. I think that is a key to unlock in life. Helps you out a lot.
All right, so we say a mix of pre-stocks, bullish on vibe coding with Anthropic and Grok being on the forefront of news while Elon. And then what else? The AI tomato one, I think this is really a AI tomato.
It's got a lot of buzz, so I like that.
Goes beyond. It does goes beyond crypto, meaning its cap could be higher. Then V-Line Cash just seems like alpha.
Yeah, I really like the V-Line.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna put in my risky basket, but you can take it and put it in yours.
Let's see. We're gonna have to see which one wins. Tomato. I spelled tomato wrong. Okay, let's create it. Now I should have funded my wallet. You know what? I'm gonna fund my wallet right now. Look at that.
You can see how easy it is to fund the wallet.
Right. We gotta make this deposit bucket go to deposit, but that's okay. Wallet transfer. Let me work on this. I'm gonna deposit my funds in. One moment. So what I like to do is I just go to my Robinhood wallet and I buy it on Robinhood and I transfer it in directly to it. Now, I think eventually we hope to get the Robinhood Connect. Let's just go 1 second. Okay. I'm going to transfer in $1,500. I'm going to buy $1,000 of the stack. One moment.
I'm gonna make my stack now, and then
I'll buy your stack.
Don't buy too much of it.
No. I think $100. $100. Let's see how it does. All right. Oh, interesting. I like that Solana that Robinhood now does. Wow, network fee is 5 cents. Wow, it's pretty high.
Is that from Robinhood?
That is incredible. Let's just take a quick look at. All right, it's on the way. It should get here in a second. But that's a pretty insane gas fees on SolScan. There should be gas. Where's the gas? Where's the Solana gas feed?
Should be on SolScan, though. Let's see.
I remember it was a
Average fee, would that be? That's it, huh? Max fee 0.01 Sol, so it's between 0.50.
Robinhood is killing me with the fees. Get out of here. These guys are charging 5 cents on less than a penny of transaction fees.
It's a crazy vig.
Get out of here. Wow. That's ridiculous. Yo, shout out Robinhood. Yeah, I don't think they say that there's a vig on top. I mean, 5 cents, there's no reason for 5 cents. All right, so I got my money. Oh, it's already down 3%. Oh boy. Oh,
You
man.
get good entry there.
What is driving the? Oh wow. I mean, these are. All right, we're gonna do it. $1,000. We're gonna come back tomorrow and check it out, and we'll likely hold this for till the 14th. Bye. Order is pending. What it's doing is it's actually going out into the market and purchasing each one of these assets. So it looks like Soul Trophy Tomato got a little bit more slippage. V-Line as well. It's not too bad though.
Well, they have lower market caps, that makes sense. But yeah, smart. We use smart routing, so you'll get filled at the best possible market price.
Right.
On the dexes.
All right. Let's see how that one does. And then which one did you make? Risky one? What do we have in here?
Go to Risky Stack 1.7.
I saw this Spark one. I saw this.
Spark is interesting. It's been coming off and on and trending. I know one of our users stacked it a while ago, and it's actually been up. His one has been up. Doge Jones.
Well, let's see. Yeah, okay. Illusion of Life. Kabuto. I've seen this one again and again.
Yeah, Kabuto's another one.
Oh, this is looking great. Kabuto is looking great.
And I bought Kabuto and bottom sold it, and now it's bouncing. So
this one too has been. Yeah, I like this stack. Oil rig too. I like that stack too.
Oh yeah, oil rigs. That's a shot in the dark. But
all right, let's do $250. Let's see what we do with this.
Oh, you upped it. It was gonna just be 100.
I mean, I like him. I've been seeing it, and I feel like we could do pretty well on this. So
yeah, and then the anchor for this one is LMAO in my opinion, because I don't think we're gonna lose too much market cap on that one. honestly, even oil rig, like it's 140 market cap right now. Like I don't know how.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it could go to zero, but
Right.
Hachiko is another one overnight. So I bought the Hachiko stack yesterday.
Yeah.
And it dumped. This is a good lesson on why you never sell anything. It dumped. I was like down like 70%.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I could have harvested like whatever scraps I had left, like $50. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep. I woke up 8 in the morning. The thing went right back to like 820K market cap. My wallet was back to like $450. So a lesson on why you never sell.
Don't sell.
Just hold the line.
Oh man. I mean, I'm up today. I made 50 grand on Intel. Dude, I'll tell you what, I was not up 50 grand last night. I'll tell you that much. That was not cool.
It's an emotional roller coaster. This game that we play.
So I think,
and you got to play within your own means. You know, that's why it's hard to. I mean, Indexify we're trying to make the whole copy trading process a little easier for people, and just developing theses and ideas around portfolios, which is what we're trying to do. But at the end of the day, you still got to click the button yourself, and you got to be, you have to take the responsibility, and what risk you're putting on is different from the next guy or who made the stack, for example.
Right. And I want to buy $250 of this as well. I think this is.
Let's see how these stacks do. I like the lower. I always look for lower cap because I know that they have the potential to go up higher.
Right.
And faster, more aggressive.
Right.
That's why I trade NASDAQ. I love trading NASDAQ because it moves aggressively intraday.
So we made 3 purchases: pre-IPO technology portfolio, which encompasses the pre-stocks portfolio. So we'll see how that goes. We also bought Alex's risky stack of the day, which we will see how that goes. And then lastly, bought mine, which is already going down. We'll see how this goes. I mean, these are good tokens, though. I think overall, we'll give it a week and we'll see where they end up. I'm excited at some point for being able to set a stop loss and take profit on some of these. I think that would be pretty great. So, all right.
Yeah, a lot of things in the roadmap. I mean, you'll see it unfold live on these streams daily, like how the product evolves. And if anybody out there is using it, hit us up with feedback. We're open to any suggestions, whatever you guys want to see on here, or features that you think would be helpful as you're trading. Like, let us know, and we're ready to ship. We're ready to get the devs cranking. So.
Yes, I agree. Can you see me right now?
On the stream?
Yeah.
Let me see him watch. Yeah, you're on the bottom right there.
Oh, you can see me? Oh, okay. All right. I couldn't see myself for some reason. Yeah, we'll check back tomorrow and we will see how our stacks are performing. This will be interesting. Great talking to everybody. From Sebastian and Alex at Indexify. We will see you tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.
Peace out.